Welcome back, everybody, to the quick interview series that we're doing before the actual fight night matches. My name is Kendric, and with me this time is none other than the new challenger that has appeared called Pride. So, Pride, it is my honor to have you on the show. Why don't you introduce yourself to all the fans out there and tell them who you are, what you do, what you play?
Yeah, so my name's Zach. I live in the United States, Maine, way in the Northeast. Play orc. Basically, I work full time and actually just about finishing school here. But when I'm not doing that, I usually either watching replays or playing a bunch on netties or sometimes BattleNet.
Awesome. And now tell me, Zach, why are you going to win the next round of Fight Night?
Well, I think I'm going to win because basically, so the new meta is kind of shifted versus elf and orcs. We're feeling a lot more comfortable. We've found ways to deal with the keeper, and
Oh, the
I've
keeper.
adjusted very well, beating some pretty good opponents on netties. So I think this time around, I'm going to be able to take down Hunter.
Sick. And I heard that you and Hunter, you guys have a special relationship with one another.
Yeah, actually, if you look at some of my results, he's I think knocked me out in the past three tournaments. So this time around, I'm looking really to bring the heat and take him.
That's awesome, and we're so looking forward to finally see the first orc come into battle as well, because last week, actually 2 weeks ago, in Super Bowl was kind of hinting towards him perhaps playing the orcs, but then he resorted to playing the undead race instead. So what do you think of your opponent Hunter in general? Did you watch the games on the Fight Night 2 weeks ago as well?
Yeah, I've actually watched a few of the VODs with Insup versus Hunter. I'm pretty good friends with Insup, so I was kind of curious to see how he did.
Mm-hmm.
Hunter is obviously a very strong player. He practices a lot and has pretty much excellent performance always. So he's definitely going to be a hard opponent to beat. But I think this time around is going to be a lot different for me, and he's going to have to prepare himself.
Nice. I love the confidence. And you mentioned that the meta is currently shifting. A lot of the races are slowly but surely, adjusting to the almighty keeper and the night elves in general. Now, there were some changes announced recently on the PTR, or the new patch. Quite abundance of changes actually coming into the game soon. What are your first impressions on all these changes? And do you think Orc in particular? What do you think about Orc in particular?
Yeah, so coming with the new patch, I think it might be a slight bit of a buff actually,
Hmm.
with both the windwalk cooldown and the crit damage change. It does change the early game interactions when you creep jack with the windwalk downtime, but it also comes back sooner, so I can do burst damage a little bit faster, especially when you factor in critical strike. So once critical strike hits level 2, if I have a lot of claws, in addition with Kodo Aura, I can now take advantage of that a lot better, which I'm kind of looking forward to. I really want to see the 270 plus crits. And it's also nice to see Undead's getting some quality of life changes with the new
Yeah.
item. So it can hopefully work outside of just the DK, or perhaps they can use the dagger
Hmm.
to expand a little bit better, or even do some nice tower pushes.
Yeah, maybe the Dreadlord first will be a thing again, with the dagger, healing a bunch of ghouls at the same time. And you mentioned the Blade Master as well. I'm personally super hyped about the good old crit. 300 crits, no, easy peasy. Let's see if that's going to be a thing. Now, before we close this short interview, Pride, first of all, thank you very much for taking your time. But do you have any final words to the community, or maybe to Hunter, before we get the show rolling?
Yeah. So really looking forward to the series. Hope a lot of you tune in to watch. And yeah, you better bring your A game, Hunter. I'm looking forward to playing against you. I think I'm gonna take your ass down.
Love it. All right. Thank you very much for the time, Pride. And if you guys want to if you guys want to catch all the action and you don't want to miss out, then you better make sure to tune in on Friday. This upcoming Friday, Grubby and myself will be casting. Heroes Hearth will be hosting it on their Twitch channel. The links can be found down below. You should also be able to find Pride's info. Do you stream Pride? Do you have a Twitch or something that people can check out?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna start going back into streaming a lot more. I just finished up my finals with school, so I
Mhm.
now have some time. I
Awesome.
haven't been in the past 2 weeks, but I will. But it's just twitch.tv/PrideSCY.
There we go. We're going to post the link in the description down below so you can check out Pride's POV as well during his streams. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you on Friday for the Fight Night Round 2 Pride versus Hunter.